Welcome to WeLearn Virtual Learning Network. This is session number 15 of subject Government and Politics in India. Topics which we are going to cover in this session are special provisions, why special provisions, politics relating to the special provisions. Coming towards the very first topic, that is the special provisions. Under this special provision, we cover the 3 points. Number 1 is Article 370 regarding Jammu and Kashmir. Number 2, the 6th schedule of the Northeast. And number 3, the 5th schedule for scheduled areas. So coming towards the first point, that is Article 370 regarding Jammu and Kashmir. Territory of Jammu and Kashmir consists of all those areas which were under the sovereignty of erstwhile ruler. Out of 123 assembly seats of Jammu and Kashmir, 25 allotted to Pakistan occupied portion of Kashmir remain vacant because situation is unsuitable for the election there. Though the executive and legislative powers of the state government cover the entire state, yet these powers do not apply to those areas which come under the jurisdiction of Parliament. According to second point is the 6th schedule of Northeast. According to the Article 244 of the Constitution, the 6th schedule lays down special provisions for the protection of the interest and cultural identities of the Hill tribe of North. The modern institution of autonomous district councils are elected bodies. They are controlled by the new generation which has benefited from modern means of education. The 5th schedule for scheduled areas. The executive powers of the states extend to the scheduled areas. The governor of these states has to submit the report to the president regarding the administration of such areas on the annual basis. Tribes advisory councils have to be constituted to advise the government on the merits relating to the welfare and advancement of the scheduled tribes. These matters are those which may have been referred to the councils of the governor. The governor is authorized to direct the state government not to apply in the scheduled area any act of parliament or the state legislature or apply it subject to expectations or modifications. Parliament may appoint a commission to report on the administration of the scheduled areas and scheduled tribes in the state. Now the next topic is why there is a special provisions. Under this topic, we cover following points. Number 1 is regarding Jammu and Kashmir. Number 2 is the Northeast. Number 3 is the scheduled areas. Number 4 are the special category states. So coming towards the Jammu and Kashmir. The whole state of Jammu and Kashmir enjoys special status among the states of India under Article 370 of the Constitution. This state enjoys special position because of the special circumstances under which it has brought under the government of Union of India. During the British period, the state of Jammu and Kashmir was ruled by the hereditary king. The whole state of Jammu and Kashmir enjoys special status among the states in India under Article 370 of the Constitution. This state enjoys special position because of the special circumstances under which it was brought under the government of the Union of India. During the British period, the state of Jammu and Kashmir was ruled by hereditary king. India agreed to accept the accession of Jammu and Kashmir on the request of Maharaja, who had found it necessary following the attack of Azad Kashmir forces in the wake of formation of Pakistan. The access was confined by the people of Jammu and Kashmir through their representatives in the Constituent Assembly of the state. The Order of 1952 expanded the scope of jurisdiction of the centre from just three subjects of defence, foreign affairs and communication mentioned in the Instrument of Accession of Jammu and Kashmir to all subjects mentioned in the Union subjects in the Constitution of India. The state of Jammu and Kashmir is the only state in the country which has its own constitution. It abolished the hereditary rule of Maharaja and replaced it with the elected head. As per the conditions of the Instrument of Accession, the Maharaja introduced a popular interim government after inviting Sheikh Abdullah, President of the All India Jammu and Kashmir Conference, to form the interim government. It framed the constitution of the state. Next point is the Northeast. The Schedule 6th of the Constitution of India created autonomous district with Assam in order to prevent tribal autonomy and protect the cultural and economic interest of the hill tribes. The British did not interfere with their traditional system of authority. The issues related to land, inheritance, forest, dispute resolution, etc. were dealt with according to the customary law and through the arbitration of clan and tribal chiefs. The main recommendation of Borobili subcommittee was establishment of the autonomous district councils and regional councils in for the tribal areas with the state of Assam. After the recognition of Northeast India, there was a reconstructing of the district councils. In 1984, the sixth schedule was intended to Tripura. The scheduled area are those tribal inhabited areas which are located in the states other than those of Northeast India. Like the tribals of the hills of Northeast, they are also promoted by the special provisions as enshrined in the V schedule of our constitution. The schedule provides the safeguard to their cultural identity and economic interest. The special category state arc. The special category state arc, a purely administrative category and not the constitutional area. The state which arc background in terms of development of infrastructure or which have suffered due to national disasters like drought or flood demand to be categorized as a special category states. Acceptance or rejection of such demands also depends on the political factors. Now the next topic is politics relating to the special provisions. Under this topic we cover Jammu and Kashmir and Northeast India. Coming towards the Jammu and Kashmir. The accession of Jammu and Kashmir was opposed by the pro-Pakistan forces known as Plebiscite Front. Sheikh Abdullah also joined the movement of Plebiscite Front. He was incarcerated from 1955 and released in 1964. He was arrested again in 1965 and externed from the state in 1971. He was released in 1975 following the agreement between Sheikh Abdullah and Indira Gandhi, the Plebiscite Front and the Union government. Next are the Northeast India. The introduction of autonomous district council weakened the position of erstwhile ruling chiefs of the tribal society. The district councils are controlled by the new generation of leadership. There is a overlapping of jurisdiction of the district councils, village councils and the state government. These bodies are also being accused as breeding ground of corruption. Now, here are few exercises for you. Some questions which are based on this session. The questions are: explain the 6th schedule, Autonomous District Councils, Inner Lines, Regulations. And question number 2 is: explain defense, external affairs and communication in Jammu and Kashmir. That's all for this session. Thank you. Happy learning. We learning.